Subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss any video from my channel.
Yo! On LCameraTV, make sure you like, subscribe, and share with your cool things like Facebook and Reddit and Instagram and wherever else. And guys, don't forget to hit the bell notification. Hit the bell icon so you never miss a video. I upload kind of randomly, so hit the bell icon so you never miss a video. And guys, we got a lot to talk about today, man. A lot to talk about. A lot of things been going on. One of the Panther greats has hung it up, you know, and it's just a hard thing to swallow, man. But you know, definitely, you know, it was his time, so you know, we definitely gotta talk about that. We got some rookies that are get some starting playing time against a pretty good quarterback, and also Ron Rivera gave us a little glimpse on what we're gonna do with the O-line. So a lot of things to talk about, man. So let's get started. One of the Panther greats has retired, has finally hung it up, and that is Charles Johnson. Charles Johnson retired. You know, he announced his retirement after his back injury. He never was the same. Last year for the Panthers, he didn't register not one sack, and that was the first time I think since his rookie season, whatever. So definitely, you know, he wasn't the same, man. He said himself he tried to work back, but his body was telling him, man, we're not ready yet. It's sad, you know, obviously, because Charles Johnson was a staple for our franchise for a long time. And I really like Charles Johnson, man. This is going to sound kind of messed up, but I am kind of happy that he retired, man, because he never played for another team. He had an opportunity to go to the New York Giants a few years ago, and he decided to stay with the Panthers, man. He was a Panthers lifer from beginning to end. So I'm happy he never got to go to another team, man. I'm happy that he stayed Panther his whole career, man. I kind of wish that would have happened with Steve Smith, but I do understand why he went to Baltimore. But yeah, man, I'm really happy about Charles Johnson, man. You know, I mean, obviously he hung it up. You know, he only played I think 11 or 12 years in the league. But he, you know, is the second leading sack leader on our team behind Julius Peppers, who has like 92. But you know, he was dominant, man. I don't know if he's gonna get in the Hall of Fame or anything like that, whatever. Maybe, you know, I don't know, man. I doubt it because Hall of Fame is kind of tricky. But I'm happy that, you know what I'm saying, he was a dominant player. He played really well for us, and I'm happy he retired the Panther, man. I really don't think his heart was, you know, anywhere else, man. Like I said, he could have went to the Giants that time, but he decided to take less money and play for us because he loved the Panthers so much, man. I mean, I seen him. I mean, one practice he came recently to the Panthers practice field, and you know, he was talking to Thomas Davis and Julius Peppers and all these guys, and it just seems like he loves being a Panther. He loves the Panthers in general, man. So he was like, if you know, I'm pretty sure if he wanted to, he could have, like, you know, kept going, kept on trying. But I really feel like he didn't want to play for anybody else, and since we cut him, it was kind of like, you know, I think this is a good time as any to hang it up, man. So hopefully Thomas Davis could be a Panther lifer too, and you know, Ryan Khalil and stuff like that, whatever. Hopefully they can end as Panther lifers too. But we'll see how that plays out, man. But Charles Johnson, thank you for all the work you put in. Thank you for all the, you know, sacrifices you made. Thank you for all the hard work. Thank you for everything, man. You're a great player. I don't care what nobody says. You know, you was a great Panther. You know, embody what a Panther is. And, you know, have a good retirement, you know. Maybe he'll become a sportscaster or something like that, whatever, who knows. But whatever you do after this point, I hope it's full of success, man. And, you know, we really care about you and love you, Charles Johnson. Thank you for everything you did. And in other news, because Da'norris Searcy is still in concussion protocol, he's still, you know, working through his concussion, Rashaan Gaulden has been named the starter for Friday's game. And this is a great test for our rookie DBs, man. They're going against one of the better quarterbacks in the league. Obviously, one of the best right now, Tom Brady. And it's gonna be, and obviously, I'm pretty sure he's gonna go after them. He's gonna go at them. I mean, that's the smart thing to do. But I think Donte Jackson, and I think that's a real good test. And I think Donte Jackson and Rashaan Gaulden can live up to standards. I think they can do well. The only thing I really hope we don't do is this giving him 5 to 10 yards, which would suck. But I'm really happy about it, man. You know, obviously you don't wish injury on anybody, but I would like to see how they play out. You know what I'm saying? How they do as a tandem, because they're probably gonna be our future. Well, they're most likely gonna be our future. I think Donte Jackson already solidified the starting role, but Rashaan Gaulden is, getting in the starting role now because of the concussion. So we'll see how they play, man. I think he could be a really good player. Rashaan Gaulden, I mean. And I think Donte Jackson is going to be a very good player. He's already starting. So it's going to be interesting, man. It's going to be, like I said, I think Tom Brady's going to pick on them. But I think they're going to be able to hold their own. I think it'll be a pretty good matchup as far as, because I ain't going to lie, Brady doesn't have great receivers either way. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have great receivers. So, I mean, now mind you, if you seen the last game that the Patriots played, he was doing a lot of screen plays, breakout screens, jailbreak screens, all that type of stuff. So it's going to be a lot of linebackers running side to side, which obviously we're great at because we have Shaq Thompson and Luke Kuechly and Thomas Davis. So, that is what it is. But it is going to be interesting to see how, he attacks the secondary, how he attacks, Donte Jackson, and Rashaan Gaulden. So I'm happy for it. I'm excited for it. But I think they'll be able to live up to the billing, man. I hope they hold their own. And hopefully, they can get like 2 picks off Tom Brady and we can win this preseason game handily. But is that, we'll see what happens. I doubt it, but it would be really cool if that did happen. And finally, even though Darrell Williams and Amini Silatolu were both seen walking on the sidelines and, doing a little bit of light work, Amini's a little bit closer than Darrell Williams. They said Amini's like day to day, and they said Darrell's like week to week. Ron Rivera still said they're going to be, looking at the waiver wires, seeing if they can find a player, an O-line player for depth. And I was looking at the depth, man, and I don't really see much there, man. A lot of guys are going to be some trash. I ain't going to lie. I think Byron Bell, is a free agent. I think I seen Greg Robinson. Just, guys I'm looking at, whatever. And it's not great, man. I wouldn't want Byron Bell back. I seen enough of him. He was some trash. Obviously, he bounced around the league for a little while, but I think he's still undrafted or unsigned or whatever right now. And like the rest of those guys are like, they're not good, man. I'm not gonna lie, they're not good. Now, mind you, we're desperate. I understand, but we'll see, man. We'll see how that goes. I mean, and we just cut, I think, Kevin Bosch, who's like a guard. So I don't know what we're doing, man. We'll see, but he definitely said he's gonna hit up the waiver wire, see if we can find some players, man. But I don't know, man. Putting my franchise quarterbacks, body in the hands of these, rejects is kind of a not to say reject. Reject is a strong word. So they're putting my quarterback's hands in the hands, putting my quarterback safety in the hands of these players that are, not wanted. We'll say that. We won't say rejects. We'll say they weren't wanted. So putting our quarterback in the hands of these players that weren't wanted is kind of shaky to me, but I do understand we need depth, man. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe Byron Bell might get the call just because, he knows the system, but I don't know, man. Please, I really don't like Amini Silatolu that much. I've never been an Amini Silatolu fan, but I'm begging him and Darrell Williams to come back as soon as possible, man, because I do not want the Panthers to sign these horrible tackles and guards and centers. So we'll see what happens, man. Well, that's it for me, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share cool things like Facebook and Renan and Instagram and wherever else. And guys, don't forget to hit the bell notification. Hit the bell icon so you never miss a video. I said it in the beginning. I will say it at the end. Hit the bell icon. I upload randomly. I never want you guys to miss a video. And get in the comment section, man. Tell me how you feel about Charles Johnson. I want the whole comment section to be filled with Charles Johnson love, man. He was a Panther lifer, man. He did right by us, man. Even when he had opportunity to leave, he stayed. Show love with Charles Johnson, man. Put that in the comment section, man. Show love for Charles Johnson, man. And tell me how you think, the rookies will fare against Tom Brady. Do you think they will get demolished? Do you think they'll have a pretty good game? Let me know how you feel about that. And, how you feel about Ron Rivera and the Panthers digging through the waiver wire to get line help. Let me know how you feel about that. Put that out in the comment section below. Check out the LCameraTV merchandise, shirts, hats, and mugs, all types of stuff. Apparel in general. Check out that, that link is in the description below. It's a Spreadshirt account. Get your LCameraTV gear. Let them know that you're rocking LCameraTV and LCameraTV is rocking with you. Check out the gear. Cop something. Whether it's a hat, a mug, whatever. Cop something, man. You know what I'm saying? Show the LCameraTV love, man. And check out the Patreon page. That's also in the description. The link is also in the description below. You get exclusive content. Blooper reel. You get to, help me decide what videos I'm going to make. All types of cool stuff, whatever. And you join the Patreon page. So check that out. See if you want to join, whatever. Y'all already know about that. Check out my dog Renan Estime video. He just dropped a video, you know what I'm saying, about, you know, how to get a Haitian girl. If any of you guys are Haitian out here, check this video out. If any of you guys aren't Haitian and you like Haitian women, check this video out, man. Very funny dude, very dope dude. Check this thing out. Very talented. I think you guys really like it. So check this video out, man. Also, share this with all your Panther family, friends, anybody Panther related, anybody football related, anybody Patriot related, definitely. You know what I'm saying? Just share with all NFL fans in general. Let them know Panther Nation's out here, and LCameraTV is rocking with Panther Nation, and Panther Nation's rocking with LCameraTV. Y'all already know what it is. We gotta keep pounding. Thank y'all for all the support. Thank y'all for everything y'all do. You know what I'm saying? I rock with y'all. Last time I checked, I crossed 1100. Thank y'all again. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep pushing. I'm telling you, we're pushing to 10,000, man. You know what I'm saying? And then next after that is the next goal, man. So we're pushing to 10,000. Hopefully y'all ride with me the whole way, man. And thank y'all for whoever is. And I'll see you guys next time.